G'day everyone, welcome to Xrissart. My name is Chrissy. So nice of you to join me here today. Oh, g'day Cherry, hello. How you going? Nice to see you. Okay. All right, now I thought I would try to do some watercolor again. Of course, this is my sketchbook, which I will show you. Oh, g'day Dee. Hello, my darling. How you going? And g'day Janice. Hello. Thank you, Janice. Janice is moderating today. Thank you so much. Okay, so this is my sketchbook. All right, and these are the projects that I've been doing. So I've got one drawn out, which I'd like to do in gouache. And, you know, and this is the Strathmore, the Series 400. This is the soft. Oh, g'day Angie. Hello, my darling. How you going? Nolani, hello. And see, this is my this is the Strathmore, the soft cover, and also I use this for swatching as well. So what I've done is I've used swatching on one side, and at the back I've been you know, using this for little projects. So it's more of a study thing, type of thing. To cut a long story short, I thought, look, I'm going to give this a go. I need to give some watercolor a go. And I just wanted to show you some of the things that I've got here. And I just wonder if you have things like this for all the watercolor artists, of course. Now, this is really interesting. It is a ceramic. And I bought it a while back, and I have used it in the past, and I really like it. You know, I suppose you could use it either way. You could use it this way, and you know, so, and it's probably more for if you've got if you're doing great big washes and stuff like that. That's what I think it would be really good for. And of course I've got, and that would be the top of it, but then, you know, you could, anyway, so I've got that there. So I'm going to put these just on the side here, just so you know, because I'm going to zoom in. Now, the watercolor paints that I'm going to be using, I have fallen in love with the Roman Schmal, and which other ones have I fallen in love with? I've fallen in love with quite a few, actually. I'm always falling in love with watercolor. I've also got on hand Mission Gold, and I've actually put them in a palette, and these are more opaque. They're more opaque for those who are interested. Hang on, here we've got the you know, we've got more, you know, these are the ones that anyway, and also I wanted to also let you know that I've actually, if you can see, I've used the masking fluid, and this one is by Daniel Smith. And what's really good about this one is that, oh, hang on, when you buy this, you snip off the top, and oh my goodness, it was here like a second ago. There's this little tube that goes on top. Can you believe it? It was like here two seconds ago. I had it here ready to show you. Oh, for heaven's sake. Oh, here we go. Oh, I'm blind as a bat. There we go. Silke, hello. How you going? So, yeah, and of course there's this fine little hole in there, and you just put this on top, and you know, you squeeze out, and this is really good. I actually did this before at the stream because I needed it to dry, and I'm going to work along the outside and probably work in later. I don't know if I'm ever going to have time to do this, but you know, miracles do happen. They do happen, I promise they do. So I just thought I'd show you what I used. I've also got some of these brushes handy. I've also got a pipette. I like the sound of the name Pipette. It sounds very nice. It sounds very French, actually, doesn't it? Could it be French? I don't know. But anyway, sounds very nice, pipette. Anyway, and the brushes that I've got here is the Kolinsky Sea White. Now this is sable brush, made in Germany, as all good things are made in Germany, very good quality. And that's a synthetic. This one is the mahogany Kazan. Will, is this possible? I catch your stream. Lovely. Hello, mate. How you going? Nice to see you here. Wow, this is good. Oh, wonderful. You caught me. Yes, you did. Oh, my gosh. Well, now I'm nervous. Now you made me nervous. Anyway. Keep on going, Chrissy. I've got, okay, number 6, Sea White Kolinsky Sable, made in Germany. And here I've got the Winsor & Newton Series 7 Finest Sable, number 3. I love these brushes, like this particular. It's really, really pretty, really, really nice. And it works beautifully. All right. Well, actually, it's really a good thing that you're here, Will, because, you know, we've got this... Oh, Chandri, hello. How you going? We've... and I should bring it up very quickly whilst you're here, because we've got a landscape challenge, and it's been running since early January, and it'll be finishing. Well, the deadline is at the end of February, and everyone would hopefully submit a landscape or seascape. It's pretty much like that, and you're judging it, and you know, you said yes, so that's okay. So hopefully people will be, and I know that there are people that are working on some landscape paintings, so you know, when the time comes, I suppose. But anyway, all right, I should get cracking, shouldn't I? All right, now what I'll do, and I've got, look, a whole heap of water. Look, it's all around me. I'm going to zoom right in. You probably won't be able to see me mixing. That's the only thing, which I'd really like to, but you know, there's space. I'll zoom in as much as I can. How about that? Let's just do that. Yeah, so I thought watercolour would be a nice break from the pastels that I've been using, and I've just finished one of an epic piece, which I tell you what, took quite a bit out of me, but you know, bit by bit, you know, patience, something that I always struggle with, but you know what, I did all right. I think I did all right. I'm just going to leave it on. I'm going to leave it on my easel. I need to walk away from it because I just, you know, you see things with fresh eyes. Silke says, "Oh, Chrissy, I am pulling my hair out doing this landscape thingy." Oh, you know what? Have a good time. That's all it is. Have a good time. That's all you need. Just, you know. Look, that's fine. Like, I get it. But what do you mean you're pulling your hair out? You do so well with your artwork. I don't understand. But anyway. All right. So with watercolor, as you know, this is just a study, and what I'm doing is just, I'm just going to go really light and just build up layers. So, Cherry, okay, I'm putting the finishing touches to my landscape. Cool. Will says, yep, can't wait to see. Oh, yes. So, I can't wait to see them either. And you know, you'll be critiquing them like you did last time with our portrait challenge. I wonder what everyone is going to come up with. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. So, and of course, I've mentioned that you could have a seascape, you could have, I don't know, skyscape, urbanscape, landscape. my rules aren't as tight. I just want people to enjoy themselves and have some fun painting. Pretty much. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Silke says, I'm not a landscape artist at all. But you know what? Look, you know what? I understand, I get that. And I'm not a landscape artist either. I'll tell you that. And the beauty is that you get to try things that you don't normally do. And, try to think of it as an excuse to try something different. That's what I would be doing, or that's how I would be thinking of it. And because I do this all the time, I always push myself to the max. And, sometimes it'll work, sometimes things work, and sometimes they don't. But that's okay as well. Think of it like that. Now, I've got to say, I've put this lovely masking fluid down, this one here, really, really good. I've used this before, but the thing I like about this is that I can use this little, I've lost it again, this doohickey thing, like this little thing on top of that, and you can control how you put your masking film. I was putting it like a line, almost like a pencil line, because I want to protect this area, and that's the reason why I was doing that. Yeah. Well, I've just finished, like I mentioned before, I just finished this pastel piece that I've actually been doing this on my Patreon channel. So the people that are on Patreon get to see me do this in real time. And I tell you what, I think I've lost track of how many hours. It's a lot of hours. I don't know. It's a lot. And what it did is that what I was trying to show on that particular exercise was metal and rock, or making or painting metal without using metallic colours. So the idea in that was using values, and it was, I've done metallic and metal type projects many times, but nothing quite as big as what I was doing. So I was doing it on a pretty grand scale, and I was actually quite happy with what I was doing. So yeah. Now, can I just tell you, you can't see, I'm using, I can never pronounce this, caput mortuum, okay? These are the Roman schmal, and there is like if I can show you, oh, hang on, let me focus. Yeah. There are beautiful speckles and different shades in this. So when it dries, it has this lovely textured effect. Really, really nice. Yeah. So just wait for that to dry. Okay. Oh, Angie says, okay, my issue would be the creative portion of what to do in the landscape. How and what to incorporate. Any ideas? Okay. That's a very good question. Okay. Well, then my answer to you would be, do you want to do realism? Is it realism that you want to do, or did you want to do a surreal landscape? That's one thing to think about. I feel that when you're painting surreal paintings, it might free you up, and you know, you could add elements where you normally wouldn't think of, or that you could possibly get away with. Or perhaps maybe instead of using traditional colours in your landscape, you could maybe use, you know, instead of having green foliage, maybe you could have blue foliage, you know, but just making sure that your values are in the right places to make it look like what it is, and that adds a little bit of interest. There's something there. So there's something. Okay, Silke says, Chrissy, Roman Schmal. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. I hope I am. Roman Schmal's Potter's Pink is also great. Oh, okay. What have I got? No, I don't know. I don't think I've got Potter's Pink. But anyway, this particular section here, they're all cubes. So all I'm doing now is just, just painting cubes at the moment. And I'll probably... I don't think I'll finish it, but and they're all different colours, which is very, very nice. I might even use something as bright as I might even use some of these colours here from Mission Gold. Look at that, nice and vibrant. Might just do that just for, let's just change it up, hey. I'll use, and you know what, I didn't do a, normally I do, as you can see, I do, you know, like little colour charts and stuff like that, but in this situation I didn't do one for the Mission Gold. Well, that's a bit naughty, isn't it? Oh, isn't that cool? Look, where I just put that water, and it's not escaping. Okay. Some great suggestions. Oh, okay, that's okay, cool. Okay. Oh, I've got some news about my new puppy. I've got to tell you, I've got to share, because I'm just beside myself. I'm busting with excitement to the point where sometimes you know how I get a bit sooky, I mean happy tears. I get to the point where I'm so excited that I burst out crying. I mean, is that not, and I know I talked about it last time, but I'm getting closer because the breeder is sending me images, and I'm thinking, oh yes. I mean, I shouldn't count my chickens until they're hatched, or dogs until they're let go from their owners, but so far I'm on track for a pup. Okay, and it's going to be a miniature schnauzer, and we talked about that. And you know what the funny part is? I got to tell you, it's the most bizarre story, and it wasn't, you know, it wasn't on purpose. On my Patreon channel, I had some requests to do to paint some fur, like a dog. So I said, okay, yeah, no worries, I'll do that. And I had found an interesting dog sometime last year, like a long time ago, before I even thought about getting any kind of dog. Oh, sorry, I'm out of frame. Hang on a sec. Hang on. Let me just come out. There we go. I'm in frame now. I think I'm in frame now. Okay, thank you. Yep, thank you. Yes, so, and so it just, and anyway, there's this pooch that I'm doing, and it just so happens that it's a miniature schnauzer with a pipe hanging out of it, right? And of course, I didn't realise what it was until I was drawing it out. I go, hang on a minute. this is a schnauzer. And I went, oh, everyone's going to think I did this on purpose, but I promise you, I didn't do it on purpose. It just so happened that this is the dog I chose. And the reason why I chose it was because it had a pipe hanging out of its mouth. And I thought, how amusing. And every time I look at it, it makes me laugh. So I thought I'd share. So, and the interesting part about this situation is that I've never had a pet, dog or cat for that matter. So you can imagine how excited I am. Yeah. So it's going to be a pup. I'm going to get it, hopefully, God willing, in about 7 weeks. And I'm going to train it. So any tips or advice is always welcome, because, you know, I haven't had anything like this in my life before. So, yep. And I have been getting advice already, so. Okay. Luca says, oh, Chrissy, I totally understand. Can you share some pics on our Facebook page? When I get the pup, I will definitely share. My goodness, of course I will. And Angie says, Chrissy, that dog on Patreon is adorable. Can't wait for your puppy. I know. I know. Thank you so much, Ange. Oh, yes. So there is that. Yeah, so that's my news on a personal level. That's my news on a personal level. So, and it's going to be a female. I've already got a name picked out. Okay, I've already got a name picked out. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. And yeah, with that dog I'm actually doing on Patreon is with pan pastels. Yeah, so, you know, if people are... Yeah, so we're having a lot of fun with that at the moment. Okay, so this is... Okay. So I'm going to stick to these colours. I don't want to do too much with other colours. Now her hair is black. Well, black, the darkest brown that you could possibly think of. Let's just say black. So all her hair is here, and what will happen, it just comes over the cubes and stuff like that. So yeah, so I'll just, while I'm waiting for these to dry, yeah. Okay, okay, what's her name? We want to know. All right. Her name, Athena. Her name is Athena. Well, that's the name I'm giving her. It's a Greek name, of course, we know. Yeah, so I'll have to, I've already started buying stuff for the dog. I bought toys, I bought dog bed, I'm going to buy a kennel next week. I've got to pace myself. Yeah, so stuff. The dogs cost me more. The dog's going to cost me a packet. And then we've been fencing our house to make it all dog safe. Okay, so, you know, there's all those sorts of things. So, yes. Oh, okay, let me see. Oh, okay. And Jenna says, oh, Chrissy, you could do that for the next challenge. Paint, draw Chrissy's puppy. Yeah, that's right. I'll take a photo of it when the time comes. Oh, no, that's so funny. Mm-hmm. Are you keeping us in? No, I'm not going to keep you in suspense yet. Yeah. So, you know, like this great big moustache, this goatee, and these eyebrows, and just, yeah. Isn't that funny? We call it goatee, but I think in America or in the Northern Hemisphere, I'm not quite sure in the UK or in Europe what you call them, goatee. Well, we call them goatee here, but I know that goatee. I know people call them goatee, but it's, well, I'll say it. I'll say it the Aussie way. Oh, by the way, the Aussie way. It is Australia Day. It is our national. It is our national day. So for all of the Aussies, happy Australia Day. I had a day off today, so it was quite nice. Yes, but back to work back to my day job tomorrow, which is, anyway, doesn't matter. I just forgot which, oh yeah, there it is there. Yeah. So it's Australia Day for all Australians. So happy Australia Day. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, see, if I zoom in, you'll be able to see what I'm doing, but never mind. Oh, this is another cube. Yeah. Okay, we call it, Cherry says, yeah, we call it a goatee beard in the UK too. Okay. Thank you, Angie. Yes, so you call it goatee, not goatee, anyway, goatee, yeah, with a double E, yeah. Yeah, so it's going to have that, it's black. What else can I tell you about her? Nothing really, other than when the time is right, I'll show you. Oh my gosh, and I'm taking some time off work because I want to train it, like I want to train it, you know, to behave. Like I've got one thing in my head, but whether it happens is another story. But I've been told whatever I do, be consistent. Be consistent. So I'm going to be consistent. Yeah. What other news can I tell you other than, I think that's it. And how is everyone else? I hope everyone is okay as well. Oh look, that went there. That should not have happened. Okay. I hope everyone is well. There we go. That's fine. That's hair that's going to come over that or under that. That's all hair there. Yeah, I hope everyone is keeping well. That's the... Okay. Okay, be consistent until the puppy's eyes tear your heart, and consistency is now a cuddle. Okay, Chrissy, be strong. Chrissy, be strong. I have to be strong. See, I'm very lucky that I've also got a good size yard for, and it's a medium dog. It's not a, you know, like a big dog. So I'll be able to, yeah, I'll be all right with that. Hang on. Wow, that's a really strong colour. So if people are wondering, hang on, I'll just show you. And of course I've got Renaissance and Roman Smile. So if people are wondering if this is watercolor worthwhile buying, I would say the answer is yes, because it is artist quality, extra fine artist watercolor, and this is a half pan, and you know what, they're affordable, they're not expensive for what they are. So you know, oh look, that's not what I want there. Yeah, so if anyone is curious, yeah. Okay, I mailed my postcard to Russia Monday. Excited. Wonder how long it will take to arrive. Ah, yes. Oh, you just reminded me. Angie. I wanted to put a post on Share Your Art with Xrissart, and Angie is the one that instigated this, which is really, really good. And it's where we what do we call it? Like card swapping, and they're normally 4 by 6. 4 by 6 inches. And what I wanted to do is just put a little notification on Share Your Art with Xrissart if people wanted to participate, because not everyone wants to participate. What it would be nice is for people that are interested, just to put your hand up, and then like between you could sort of say, you know, oh, you know, are you willing to do this? You know, I mean, there's no hard and fast rules, and it would be lovely to see down the track on how, you know, how it all pans out. So I just didn't get a chance to do this last week, but you reminded me, Angie, I'm going to do that because it's just a wonderful idea. I think it's lovely. And Dee says, puppy, be patient. It is like having a perpetual toddler. Oh, yes. I've had 4 of those, so I think I should be okay. But you know what? This is one that's got... Yes, but you know what? The best advice. Yes, I get told this quite a lot. Yeah. Yes. So I will keep that in mind, definitely. Vivian, hello there. How you going? Nice to see you here. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, Postcard Swap 4 by 6. Angie says, I would love to do it with my favourite group. Oh, yes. Okay. All right. Definitely. I will. Okay. This time I will definitely put a notification. Oh, God, which one did I? I will put a notification tomorrow. Tomorrow, because, you know, it's very late for me when I finish, but so I just want to carefully word it, make sure that I've said all the right things. But yes, yeah, 4 by 6, and I'm going to put my hand up. So if anyone wants to, you know, wants to send me something or send me a request, you know, feel free to do so. So I'm putting my hand up. Yes, is what I'm going to do. I think those challenges are lovely. Yeah, and of course, people had a problem finding the details. Sorry, I'm just changing the subject very quickly, which reminds me, with the landscape challenge, I put it up as a I've pinned it up as a notification to be pinned up at the start, but for some reason it hasn't happened. So it's down. If you have a look on featured items, it's there, and all you've got to do is click onto that on the Facebook group. Yeah. So I just wanted to make sure that I mentioned that. Okay. Okay, these are dry. Okay, drying. I'm just doing all the bits. I'm just waiting for bits to dry before I tackle them. Okay. Abigail, hello. Oh my gosh, hello. How are you feeling? Hope all is well with you. and your family. I know that you haven't been well, and I know that hubby's been in hospital with COVID, so I hope everything is okay. Oh, goodness. I hope you're all right as well. Welcome. Nice to see you here. Oh, mind you, COVID's run rampant here, but anyway, I won't talk about it. I'm sick and tired of talking about it. Yes. Oh, okay. So, hang on a sec, Angie. You've put your hand up. Are you asking to swap with me? Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're doing? All is getting well, thank God. Okay, great. Good to hear. Wow, look at that. You know what? This is the Princeton Neptune, and it has the same characteristic. This is synthetic, but it has the same characteristics as, say, for example, a squirrel hair or hair watercolor brush. Look at that. Just thought I'd mention that. Okay, I am in and definitely would love to swap with you. Oh, wonderful. There you go. Okay, there you go. Ange is, okay, Ange and I will be doing a 4x6. So I'll put a notification so people can, I'm not quite sure how people can do it. I suppose you could, in the post, you could, you know, say that you would like to just nominate someone in the group, probably people that we know. I mean, it's ones that you feel comfortable with. You know, of course, there's no pressure. You know, it's something that you know, something fun to do. Yeah. So. Okay. Yep. Okay. What have we got here? This is. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but I wanted to do something fun, something to break the monotony of some of the pastel work that I've been doing. So, you know, bear with me. Yeah. Yeah, so Angie, could you explain what type of paintings you would do on a 4x6? Would it be? I suppose it could be anything, couldn't it? It could be plants. It could be anything, couldn't it? I suppose. Yeah. Mind you, I don't know if I've ever done a 4x6 before, ever. I don't think I've done one. This would be interesting. It would be interesting. Well, of course, I'm due for a coloured pencil piece, so that's coming up as well. Can't wait. I've got a piece ready to go. but I've got to finish a few others that I've got going. Oops, sorry. Okay. Thank you for your okay. Yes. Now the reference for this is the thumbnail for the live stream. So if you're wondering what this is going to look like, well, you know what, it might look, it's not going to be exact, but you know, I'm going to have a bit of artistic license, I think. Cherry says, Chrissy, don't do faces on that size. That's right. I am done with doing faces with that size. Oh. So that's right. I'm not going to do a face that size. I'll have to think of something now. And of course there's no, okay, I have the Etcher watercolor postcards is 4x6, the standard size for postcards. Well, there you go. Well, you're already organized, Silke. Is the 4x6 the standard size for postcards? It's usually, isn't it 5x7? Is it 5x7? That's the standard. The 4x6, then, yeah, I'm not sure, to be honest. I always thought the 5x7 were the standard size for postcards. But anyway, is it 4x6? Yeah, oh, it is, okay. Okay, yeah, it is 4x6 must be the standard for postcards. 4 inches. Oh, 6 inches would be about this much. By about, say, this much. Yeah, okay. Okay, there you go, Janice. Thank you so much. Yeah, 4x6. Okay, not the standard, however, easier to mail in an envelope. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. It's nice to do something like this for a change. A bit hard on my brush there, but doesn't matter. There we go. Yes. For those who paint with watercolor, do you have a favorite brush that you like to use? Is it synthetic, or is it real hair or fur? Or you're not fussed, or is there a particular size that you like to use? For those who paint with watercolor, what are the brushes that you like to use? Is there a go-to brush that you like? There you go. Angie says postcard. Okay. First of all, no. Silke says okay. I would put the artwork in an envelope anyway. God knows how it would look like when it arrives without one. Yes. And then Angie says yes. Postcards are 4x6 or 5x7. Okay. All right. Well, there you go. Yes. And I think that's a lovely way to have someone's artwork. I just think it's lovely to be able to share artwork. And I mean 4x6 is really, you know. And I suppose what would be a good idea is if you've finished your, you know, your, what do we call it? A swap card. What do we call it? What do we call it? I have to go up and have a look. Swap. A card. Yeah. So if you're doing a card swap, just make sure that your recipient has received the card before you post it on Share Your Art with Xrissart. So yeah, just make sure that that is the case. But yes, oh look, I would I'd look forward to that. Should be good fun. Bit of mission goal in here because I want something very bright here and more opaque. Yeah, so that would be something to, yeah, just have that in mind. Okay, Silke says, Chrissy, I love the synthetic brushes by Escoda. Okay, all right, yeah, because I know that you like watercolor. Abigail says, I like the Kolinsky Marta hair brushes. Okay, here, I've got, this is the Kolinsky Sea White Sable made in Germany. I mean, they weren't cheap, but they weren't really expensive, these ones, because I know that these can get really, really expensive. And this one, yeah, it doesn't say, this one's the Winsor & Newton, so it's not that, no. But yeah, they're the Kolinsky. So what does Kolinsky mean? Like, I'm not going to say that I'm an expert on watercolor or the brushes, but what does Kolinsky mean? Is that a brand? Is that a I don't know, a style of a brush? I don't know. These, yeah, can someone say? Just bought a squirrel hair brush, but I haven't tried it yet. Have I got a squirrel hair next to me? No, I don't have it. Bugger. I do have one. They're not cheap. It's a brand. Okay, gotcha. Type of a hair. It is a brand, type of a hair. Okay. All right. This is from the experts. I just have to wait for a lot of this to dry. I don't want to use a hairdryer. And I know that you can, but I found it starts to cauliflower sometimes, and it's only because I'm a rookie. And I'm sure that there are ways that you know, to get around, using a hairdryer, but I thought no. Okay. Now these are cubes, but they're in unusual shapes. So I'm just layering. That's all I'm going to do at the moment. And just having fun with this. Okay. All right. Abigail says, Chrissy, the traditional artist trading cards are only 2 by 3.5 inches, I think. That is very challenging, but fun size to paint on. That's tiny, like that's really tiny, isn't it? I think but yes, I understand. Okay, and Abigail says the most dangerous thing of visiting the hospital every day is that it is so close to my favourite art store. Oh, that would be dangerous, wouldn't it? I would say so. Okay. Jenna says, it says it's the Kalinsky is a species of weasel rather than an actual sable. Interesting. Okay. All right. Okay. Angie says, yeah, tiny cards, and yes, that would be fun. Oh yeah, tiny. I'm okay with 4 by 6. I'll do 4 by 6. Now I've got to think about what I'm going to do. So, might even do a little video on it. How about that? Okay, that's part of that. This is dark. I want this dark. Consistent with the colour. Oh, where am I going? Oh, was I? Oh, it's here. Here? Yep, I think I was here. I almost lost my place. Yes. And can the theme be anything? Is that what it is, Angie? It can be anything, couldn't it? Let's just hope it is. Okay. Silko says, yeah, I've seen an artist painting with pastel sticks on such a card. So cute. Oh, wow. Well, okay, that's hair there. Just trying to figure out. See, because look what this brush does. Like, that is so... It has the same characteristics as real hair. So that's why I say... And that's the Princeton Neptune. It's all right. I've got a whole heap of these ones. So, yeah, I just want to figure out where I am now. That goes there. Okay, that's darker still. Abigail says, Chrissy, gum Arabic. I know you love gum Arabic. Gum Arabic will really help you control the watercolor. Seriously, I know you would love it. And I know you love gum Arabic too. I always forget to do it. And I've got it right here. I've got it. I swear I've got it. Anyway. That's so funny. And Angie says, Chrissy, anything. Okay, I sent a message on Messenger to help you out with info. I love seeing others' creations, no limits. Okay, cool. That is the best thing, isn't it? That is the best. Oh, and another thing I wanted to ask as well. Has anyone been, what are the shows that everyone's been watching lately? I've been watching some documentaries actually, and when I say documentaries, I'm documentaries on, you know, sports people, you name it, entertainers. Has anyone been, and what are the shows that that you've been watching in your downtime? I know that everyone's busy with their lives and stuff like that, but just making sure that, oh, that's not, yes. So here I'm just, oh, I wish, oh, you probably can see, look at the dark speckles. And this is the, what is it? The Caput Mortem. I like what it's got. I just love the, oh, hang on. Yes. So I've been watching documentaries. Apart from, and I've also watched the last season of Discovery of Witches. So, you know me, my fantasy. I love all of that magic and all of that stuff. So I've been, so they're the shows that I've been watching. Oh, and I've also been watching a lot of YouTube videos on miniature schnauzers. That's what I've been watching as well. Every moment on how to, I mean, I know what the characteristics are like and stuff like that, but yes. I know, I'm totally obsessed now. I'm totally obsessed. So that's what I've been watching. Silke says, yeah, I love painting wet on wet and watching the paint spread. Yes, this is what's happening here. I just want to make sure that these are all, because then I'm going to do a great big splash, but not just yet. I'm going to take some artistic license. Okay, Angie says, Chrissy, oh no, we've said that. Sorry. Jenna says, I caught up on Ozark. Ooh, do I know that one? It is a great show if you like that kind of show. Which one is Isaac? Ozark. Is it Ozark? Ozark. Is that like a, because I know what you like, Janice, you like the crime investigation things. Is it something like that one? Okay. Okay, see, this is all her hair here, so I'm just letting that one go. This one, I need that one to be dark. we go. And how are you, Chandri? How are things going with you? Because you haven't been in the best of health as well. Hope you're okay as well. Janice says, it's about a family who get into drug dealing. Suspense, yes, I thought something like that. Suspense. You wouldn't like it, Chrissy, I don't think, because it's, oh, okay, all right. Has to be fantasy. I like a good mystery, though. I like suspense, like, because I always, you know, I always like the whodunits. I like those kind of ones. But yeah, if it's a bit like that, yeah, like the thriller ones, and probably, yeah, well, you got me pegged. Okay, I love watercolours. I actually started my art journey with them specifically. It's been a long while, but I think I should pull them out. Yeah, have a go. Have a go. Janice says, this is like Breaking Bad, kind of. Breaking Bad. Is that a name of another show? Breaking Bad? It's another show. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, see, because I'm really proud of, just waiting for these to dry. So, you know, I'm actually quite pleased with how these have turned out. These are all my first attempts. So this is another one of those. So just having fun. I think if I'm having fun, then I don't put pressure on myself. And it's better if I don't put pressure, because then if I put pressure on myself, then I totally stuff it up. Okay, Cherry's watching. She goes, I've started watching The Witcher on Netflix. Oh, you are going to love that. Yes, yes, yes. Well, oh, yes, and I've also watched The Witcher as well. They've got their new, the new season. So, yes, oh, you just reminded me. Oh, wow. Yes, there is that as well. Oh, yes. And you know, well, you know, Henry Cavill, well, he's not bad on the eye either, so I've got to tell you that much. So, but I've got to be careful how I say that. Oh my gosh, he's old enough to be my son. But yeah, I mean, you can look. Hey? Yeah. And to think, like, The Witcher, you know, with a lot of these shows, like, you know, they're from books as well, so, yeah. As was the Discovery of Witches. So, you know, there's a whole heap of magic, which I love. Now, can I tell you, with this sketchbook, one side is smooth and the other side is more rough. Now, this is yeah, one is more smooth, or some pages are smooth and some are rough. I should have done it on the rough one. I think I'd get better results on the one that's more textured. This is a little bit smooth, although this subject probably is very good because she has, you know, her face. So, and there's also, I'm going to use this Caput Mortem again on her face. This bit here. And it's sort of, Okay. Silke says, Chrissy, I'm wondering when you find the time to watch shows. Oh, you are so busy with work and arting. Yes, I know. It's a very good point. You know, if there's a will, there's a way. And I tell you, you know, when I watch shows, I watch them when late at night. I mean, now it's late at night, but I'll probably watch some shows tomorrow night, or sometimes when I'm on my walking machine, when I come home from work, and I get on my treadmill for about 45 minutes, and I usually, if I'm going to be watching a show, it'll be while I'm walking on my treadmill. There's that. Oh, look at that go. Oh, wow. It just went, ooh, ooh, I love that. And you know what? That masking film works a treat, doesn't it? Oh, look at that. Oh, love it. Oh, yes. That is so cool. Oh, love that. Okay. Yes, so that's a very good point. Let's spread this out. Let's see what it does here. See, all I'm doing now is just building layers. That's all I'm doing at the moment. But yeah. Ay, 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 hang on. Oh, there we go. So yeah, that's so funny. Okay. Okay. Angie says, nothing wrong with admitting good looks. Yes, I know. Okay. Okay. Oh, Janice goes, she doesn't sleep. No, that's right. I don't sleep. Okay, Abigail says, wow, I love the sketchbook, and art is about having fun. There are no rules. And I always thank you for encouraging me, Abigail. You always encourage me when I'm thinking, oh, this is no good. With watercolor, okay, if you want to add details, you can always grab a colored pencil. Yes, there you go. Exactly. Okay. You exercise? Yeah, well, you know. Well, I try. I have to. I have to. It's for my back and yeah. Anyway. Yeah. The only thing is that I can't get up in the mornings. I mean, I wake up 6 o'clock, but you know, I'm too busy trying to get ready for work. But yeah. Cherry says, I don't think Chrissy sleeps. Yeah. Wow. You know what's really interesting? It's I know how we joke around how the limited hours that I sleep, but you know what happens to me? And I don't know if you're in the same situation. Sometimes I haven't had enough of the day. Like I haven't been able to fill it with all of the things that I've wanted to do. So, so when I get home or from my day job, I'm thinking, well, I want to do this and I want to do that and I want to do this. And so all of these things are going to take time. So by the time, all that happens, I go to bed and it's like, what, 11 o'clock, 12, and even with Will's streams, like I tried to get in there and say good day, but it's sort of like a little bit late because I know that he has he's probably starting his live stream now, so I mean, I could only do this kind of time the way it is, like in the evening, like live stream, because it does take a bit of energy, I've got to say, but you know, I mean, and I enjoy it. That's the thing too. So, but yeah, it's trying to find all the things that I want to do. Okay, when your dog arrives, you have to do real walks without watching shows. I know, you're right. And that's okay. I've got a planned trip as well. Could you believe it? This is my head. This is all the things that I'm thinking about. Where I'm going to be taking this dog for a walk, how it's going to happen. Oh, look. It's a sad state of affairs. That's what it is. But yes, real walks, definite. So that means probably when I come home from work, I'll just have to put on my joggers and go to work and go for a walk. The only thing is I've got to wait until it's fully vaccinated, I'm told. It'll have vaccinations when I pick it up. It'll be worm checked, vet checked, chipped, and it'll have a vaccination. Those are the sorts of things that I do know that it will have. But I'm told that I can't take it out for walks until it's fully vaccinated. Is that correct? Janice says, Chrissy, that's why you fall asleep on the motorbike in your downtime. That's right. That's the only time I can fall asleep. I know, that was something else, hey? Oh, my gosh. Who do you tell? Deb, hello. G'day. How you going? Nice to see you here. Well, I haven't seen you in a while. Hope all is well with you, my dear. 1, 2, 3. Isn't it good? I tell you what, having something like this, oh look, having a swatch does help when you're picking up colours, because some of these are so dark that you can't really tell what colour it really is until you do the swatches. So how useful is this? So here's me, you know, I know, I just wanted to say that. That I'm getting quite a bit out of the swatch business, because I know what colours they are. Yeah, so okay, Cherry says that's correct. Okay, yeah, in the UK, right. All right. Yeah, so I have to wait until this pup is fully vaccinated. So I probably will go to the vet shortly after. I'm going to go to puppy preschool. I'm going to do everything. Like, I'm going to do everything I possibly. So I'm going to book myself into puppy preschool. I'm told that everybody that does the puppy preschool says it's worth it, and it's something that, you know, so I'm doing that. What else am I doing? Oh my gosh. So I probably will have to be a little bit more organized as far as with my art and stuff like that. So, you know, so I can't wait for that. So more organisation is required. Yes. I hope you are feeling okay, Deb. It's nice to see you here. Yeah. Okay. Waiting for that to dry. Oh, look how that dried. I'm going to bring it up so you can see, have a better view, because I don't know if you... Okay. Deb says, Chrissy, do you have to worry about the paralyzing tick in your area? Oh, well, now you're going to make me look that up. The paralyzing tick, does that go into pets? Well, you know what? We've got so many deadly things. Just add that to the list. You know, whatever it is, do not come to Australia to visit. It'll kill you. That's what it is. I've never heard of the paralyzing tick. Now you're going to make me, or could you tell me? That would be even better. Okay, Silke says, I lost a pony. It was a few years ago. Very sad. Is that that's to a paralyzing tick. Oh my gosh. Chrissy, I would use another brush with another brush. This one absorbs too much water and is not really suitable for small areas. Even a synthetic brush will work. This is synthetic, but okay, I'll change. Let's put that aside. Okay. I've got another brush. For small areas. Shall I try the Kolinsky one? That's too small though. Let's try this one. Okay, Cherry says, okay, off to my daughter's got to go. Okay, Cherry, thank you so much for hanging around. Thank you so much. Take it easy. Okay. Angie says, Chrissy, so true. Just add that to the list. That's right. Janice says, yeah, those ticks are probably 15 centimetres long in Australia, so she'll see them coming. Yep. Okay. Yes. Okay. I just want to show you what this colour does. It is really, really nice. I like it when watercolour does this. This is one of my favourite bits. Like, can you see that? See how, I mean, this is from that colour there. And see, there it is there on the swatch. Don't you just like it when it does those cool different speckles? I mean, it's granulating, but I just like the different colours that it does, yeah. So anyway, oh my gosh, okay, Chrissy, okay, the soft black brushes are real or imitation squirrel and too soft for what you're doing right now. Okay. I know the black brush. Is that the silver? The black silver? Is that they're the ones that you mean? That's all right. Just the ones that I'm using are too soft. Okay, gotcha. That's all right. Okay, I need to add more into this now. Okay, totally understand. Thank you for the heads up for that one. I love granulation. I love granulation colours. Okay, they split out whatever colours are used to make it. The heavier bits drop out first. Oh, they're beautiful. Yes, I love the cloud effect, says Abigail. Yeah, that's all right. You see, well, I suppose there's a, there's a bit of pressure on a live stream. So, but when I'm on my own, I'll probably, and there's no pressure of people watching, but yes, I'll probably and I'll take my time, and I'm taking my time now. So, okay, all right. I've just got to let some of that dry, and it's not drying yet. So I might just start on some skin tones. How about that? Bit of the old Caput Mortem. Oh, hang on, and she's, oh, I'll do this. And I'm just going to keep layering and try to, I am having fun though. I am loving this, by the way. The silver blacks are a mix. Okay, yes, the silver blacks are a mix. Okay, gotcha. I think, yeah. Oh, and I haven't bought those, but I'm thinking to myself, I want them, but I've got so much that I've got so much that I'm trying to find. Yeah, I'm trying to find an excuse to buy them, but I can't. That's the problem. But I want them. Every time I see them, I want them. And I go, nope, turn the page, move away, keep on going. Okay, and the real or faux sable are better. Okay, they don't hold as much water and have more spring to them. Yes, like this. This one is like that. This brush here. This, like, they're so soft, it feels like squirrel, but it's synthetic. And this one is the Mahogany Kazan by Neef Mop. It feels like that, like what you're saying. Okay, and I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be brave enough to explore this medium on a live stream. That's off. Okay, thank you. Oh, this is, what do you want me to say? Yeah, I just wanted to give myself a break from doing pastels. I've been doing the pastels. I've just finished a really a big and epic pastel piece, and yeah, I'll be working on the video soon. And she's a biggie, this one. And so I thought, I just needed a break to relax. And probably do something even harder. Oh my gosh. Well, it's not, but it's something on a live stream too. Anyway. I know. Why do I do it to myself? Tell me. But I tell you what, these watercolors are gorgeous. Okay, just got to say gorgeous, gorgeous. Beautiful. I just love them. Just trying to get that to blend a little bit. I just want it. It's a bit tight, this one. This is beautiful. This has a beautiful point. Look at that. Look at that point. Oh. It's just gorgeous. It's just a beautiful point. Yes, that's right. I love it. That's exactly right. Yes, I do. I do. All right. Okay, let me just do this bit here. This here is all, you know what? I'm going to do her hair. Let's just do a hair, eh? Why not? This bit here is her hair. I'm just going to wet this. God knows how it's going to turn out, but you know, cross your fingers. What's the worst that could happen? I know what the worst could happen. I could stuff it up. That's what could happen. Anyway, what the heck? Let's go for it. Helen! Hello, how you going? Hope all is well with you, my dear. And this is hair as well here. Black hair here. She's got dark hair, so. What paints are you using? I shall tell you. I am using Roman Schmal. Oh, hang on. Roman Schmal and Renaissance. And I just used a bit of Mission Gold, but that's what these are. They're beautiful. They really are. They really are nice. I've used them before on these previous on the previous pages that I showed before. They're just gorgeous. I just love them. They're really, really nice. And there's a lot of watercolors that I love. So, you know, this is just one. This is just one set. Okay, here we go. Wish me luck. Oh God, not looking forward to this one. Here we go. Ooh, look at that. I just want to be careful. I don't want to get things over where a hand, and of course, you know, watercolor with hands. How about that? Can I just not put any more pressure on myself than I already do? You know, just when I get the hang of doing hands, I go to try it in a medium that I don't normally use. Way to go, Chrissy. Way to go. That's all right. And look at the love. Oh my gosh, when this dries, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is beautiful, this color. Oh my gosh. 401. That's right, it is. Oh, look, I'm not even going to pronounce that. PRZBYSZ grey. Oh, I'm going to bring it up in a minute. Just hang on. Oh, I'll bring it up in a minute. Let me just finish this bit. Because I'm going to be layering, so that's okay. Wow. Okay. I'll show you. There's too much shine. But there are two different colours in this. Oh. No, you can't see it because there's too much of the shine. But yes, no, well, that's okay. Well, look, that's all right. Okay, don't worry, Chrissy. If you mess up, there is always gouache. You can use it with watercolour and it covers all the happy accidents. Yes, I will keep that in mind. Okay, what Helen says, what was this? I stuffed up my shepherd dog and I threw it in the bin. Don't do that. Well, I understand about when you stuff it. Oh, you know what? Start again. Start again. And it, yes, of course, and it looked good. I don't know what you messed it up, but anyway. Okay, okay. I'm just too heavy-handed with my drafting film. Okay, all right, I understand. Okay. And Angie says, true, Abigail, love gouache, yes. PRY is pigment red yellow. Ah, okay. Well, this one, I don't know what pigment this is. I've got the notes, but it's not at my fingertips. But there is a bit of green and a bit of purple in it. It's almost like one of those, like a moonlight colour, you know, but maybe it's starting to dry. No, it's still not happening. But there are different colours. Oh, look, there's a rookie mistake there again. But anyway, that's all right. But yes, when I finish this, you will see, hopefully, but you only seen the beginning of it. But anyway, look, I just wanted to thank you all so much for popping in to say hello, and for those who you know, who come back and have a look and view the channel, and thank you for your support always. I always appreciate it. But okay, look, I'll see you all next week, and hopefully I'll have this finished and I can post it, and then I'll have another project, hopefully. What is it? Iridescent. Okay. All right then, everyone. Bye for now, and I'll see you all next time.